Having my own author website has been annoying me for some time. The problems I've been running into are that it's very expensive to maintain an author website. It requires a lot of technical know-how and reading up Google and stuff like that. And it also takes a lot of time I could be writing books. So because of that, I decided I was going to make something that was simpler, that was more stylish, and that was easier to maintain. And in the process, I also got something that's completely free to use. And the website that I made is called Author Landmark. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to set up an author website with Author Landmark. So the first thing I'm going to do is I click on Add a New Website, and then I can enter the website name. So for this website, I'm going to create a website just for my science fiction books. And I'm going to call it SF Canton. So I can enter the name of my website, what will appear on the top of the website, my name. I'm also going to enter a tagline for the website, and I'm going to enter the URL of my blog. So when I save that, I can then go to Colors and Fonts and press on Cosmo, just as an example. So if I go back to the website and press F5, we've already got a website up. The website is empty because we haven't filled anything in, but we've got the fundamentals starting to come up. The next thing we can do is we can press on background, and we can choose any pattern we want to have in the background of the website. So for example, I'm going to choose this one. And it's very, very subtle, but it kind of gives the an extra texture to your website when you have it on. The next thing we're going to do is start adding some content to the website. So if I press on website pages and then welcome page, I can add a title block here and just say welcome. And then I can go back to the website again, and the welcome page says welcome. I can also add in more different kinds of blocks. I can add text blocks, image blocks, book highlight, horizontal rule, space block. At the moment, I'm going to go back though, and I'm going to go into my About the Author page. I'm going to add myself. I'm going to put in a picture of myself. And then I'm just going to say science fiction author, just as an example. I can also put in my Facebook account, my YouTube account, the URL of my blog, and my email address. So when I go back to the website the next time, we now have an About the Author page with my contact information. The next thing I can do is I can go to Book Gallery. I can press on New Book, and I can add, for example, Art Vacuum, which is one of my books. I can add a cover for it. I can also add a tagline, and I can add a description. I can add the series name. I can add the series volume number. I can put in the genre. And now I can start adding the ASIN code. So to add the ASIN code, I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to go to my Amazon or to Amazon.com and search for Art Vacuum. And then you got two choices. The ASIN code appears up here in the URL. You see where it says /dp/ and then the next code is the ASIN code. Or you can also scroll down here and the ASIN code appears here as well. Usually they match. So if we go back to this over here, we can put in the ASIN code. We can also put in our Apple link and so on. But I'm just going to put in Amazon for the moment. So if I go back over here and I refresh the page again, now I can go to books and Hard Vacuum is here. And I can also filter. At the moment we only have one book, but you could filter on the different genres that you've defined. When we go into Hard Vacuum, we can press on the, you see all the information is as I put it in. You can press on the link And when I press on it, it goes to the Hard Vacuum Amazon page. And the reason you're putting in the ASIN code and not a URL is because that's how the website is paid for. So all of these links get affiliate codes put on them, which is how I make the money, which supports the website, which makes it completely free for all the authors to use, and for readers obviously to use as well. So if we close that and go back here, the last thing we can do is we can also put in newsletters, which is a link to wherever your newsletter is. So for example, military science fiction. We can give it an image if we want. We can give it a description. And then you can give it a URL of wherever your mail-in sign-up form is. So if you're on MailChimp, for example, you would find your sign-up form for MailChimp and put it in there. So I'm just going to put a random URL there. We can also give it a highlight, for example, class. So that's how it's going to appear on the website. So when I go back here and refresh, we now have got another tab at the top, newsletter, where you've got a newsletter link. And when they click that, they go to the random URL that I put in. As you see, it doesn't match, but that's just because I've gone quickly here to show how everything's set up. So that's how to set up a website from start to finish, which has taken me 7.5 minutes. I hope it's of use to you. As I say, it's completely free. In another video, I'm going to go over how you make your website into a .com or whatever your domain name is. Just to show you very quickly, I can press on sfcanton.com. I've set it up from before. So when I press open website, this is sfcanton.com. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.